Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. And we are ready for some daytime
Leading off
baseball.
the afternoon for Boston.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Mookie Betts.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Coming down in buckets.
First
Cats
pitch,
and dogs.
106.
Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, man, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is line to left. Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Yabro is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty B, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Robertson takes it in. And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is standing in. Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, the second baseman,
and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Betts, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here.
And
that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Hernandez comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second, and 1 gone now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Ripped down the first base line. Pierce is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Strand just the 1. Still no score.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
here's J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Martinez.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He'll get it into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Martinez leads off second with nobody out. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is right there, one down. Stepping in,
Batting
Steve Pearce.
The first baseman, number 25, Steve Pearce.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kiermaier looks up. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the speedy Gorky Hernandez. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Mookie Betts hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Now the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 offering. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
Two great pitches down in his zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage. In now, number 35. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Hernandez is over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting seventh.
Into the box now,
the third
Yandy
baseman.
Diaz. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. At the plate, Zue Lin. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, a lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their sixth hit today as a team.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike one to start the at-bat. Lynn aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes strike two.
0-2 is the count.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi.
As
the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Pham on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The first
one
baseman,
gone here in the
25.
Boston third, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. In there at the letters 0-1. There's strike two as it catches the outside corner. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The catcher.
So striding in, Sandy Leon. He hit a big three-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Pham, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox strike for two on the two-run homer. Leading off the inning, Travis d'Arnaud, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the
Coming
shortstop.
to the plate now, Daniel Robertson. Here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Bases are empty, one man out. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Eric Sogard.
The batter,
and
number 9.
It seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. 50th pitch of the game on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting. The
Ready for another chance? Gorkys Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. to center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Now at the plate, Tommy Pham.
And
so
leading
far,
off for the Rays,
with a flyout.
the left fielder,
Pitch on the way.
Tommy.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
This is foul right side. Here's a pop-up now. Pierce over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting,
The
designated
Rays
hitter
is the DH,
Austin
Austin Meadows. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Popped him up. Devers in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Garcia is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But, of course, these days there are many more advanced ways. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Your
Charlie
attention,
Morton
please.
is going to come on
Now
now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
50, Charlie.
Striding in once again,
Morton.
Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball called for strike 2. This is line to left. Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 5.
Striding into the box, Zue Lin. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. In there, now the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Lynn rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off. Martinez, base runner at first with 1 out. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 25.
Ready for another shot now. Steve Pearce. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Digging in now, number 35
for the Rays,
comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 35,
Hector Velasquez is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Number
no
76,
balls and 1 strike.
Hector Velasquez.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Your
attention, 49 please. Is ready, and he'll
now
take the ball from the manager.
Number 49.
Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Catcher, number 3, Sandy
Leon. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a curveball taken for strike 2. Line towards center field. Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away
now.
Batting.
The center fielder.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th.
Hernandez.
And that'll bring in the speedy Gorky's Hernandez. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Digging in for his second at bat, Travis d'Arnaud.
For the Rays,
1 for him here in this
the catcher,
one. In there, strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Bats on the run. And no one will track it down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Striding forward now, Daniel Robertson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Robertson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
so the
second
batting order
baseman,
turns over now. And set to go Eric Sogard. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Anthony Banda comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. Baseman. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball called for strike 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham has a play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Zue Lin. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, You don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and
Now
that's a tough play.
The designated hitter, J.D.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. In there for strike one, 0-1. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Betts at third with two away. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he's safe.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count. And instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
0-1 the count. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. This is pulled into right. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Red
join
Sox
me
strike
for the
for a run
traditional
on the RBI
7th-inning
double.
stretch.
Get up and stretch. Home half.
Ladies
Willie
and gentlemen,
Adames is up
your
off the
attention,
bench
please.
as he'll be asked to get
Pinch
something
hitting for the
started
Rays.
in the home half of the
Number
seventh.
1,
Andrew Kashner
Willie
will come on and get some
Adames.
work as he makes
Now
his
pitching
second
for the Red
appearance
Sox.
so far this spring.
Number 48,
And he popped him
Andrew
up. Betts coming on.
Kashner.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record
Pinch
the
hitting for
first
the
down
Rays.
of the inning.
Number
Brandon
8.
Lowe will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. And it's fouled away. Kashner, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
One out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now. Matt
Your
Duffy
attention,
will get
please.
the call to pinch
Pinch
hit
hitting
here
for
as
the
we'll
Rays.
see what he can do with two
Number
out
5.
and the bases empty.
Matt Duffy.
Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being driven.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
Your
Matt
attention,
Duffy
please.
will stick around as he'll
Now
take over
playing
in
right
right
field.
field. Joey
Number
Wendell
5.
is also into the ball game
Matt
as he'll assume duties in
Duffy.
left field.
Now pitching for the Rays.
Digging in, Steve
Number
Pearce.
52.
He's got a hit in 3
Yeah.
at-bats to this point.
Throw.
From the stretch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Now
everybody wants a chance to get into that
number
batter's
54,
box.
Guillermo Heredia.
Into the box, Sandy Leon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Heredia is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, second baseman.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
striding
the
in,
center fielder,
Gorkys Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Here's a pop-up now. Darno waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Red Sox.
Your
G-Man
attention,
Choi
please.
will try and get
Pinch
his club
hitting for the
back
Rays.
into it here as he'll
Number
pinch hit to
26.
lead off the home half of the
G-Man
eighth. Number
Choi.
63
Now
gets the call
pitching
from the
for the
bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 63.
Fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That
now
elevated
batting,
fastball.
center fielder.
Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
In the air now, out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front.
Your
G-Man
attention,
Choi
please.
will stay in the ball
This
game as he'll take
for the
over
Rays.
at first base.
Now playing
Andrew
first
Kittredge
base.
enters now
Number
in a mop-up
26.
role as he'll try to keep the
G-Man
deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the Rays,
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Andrew.
Mookie Betts. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Strike one to start the at-bat. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Ready with the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heredia is there, one away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Stepping in, Rafael Devers. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 0-2 delivery. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter,
now batting, Zue Lin.
Shortstop.
He was a ground out victim last time up.
Lin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, strike two. Hit in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Heredia, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll see 8-9. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ulysses Chacin will come on now and take the ball for the fourth time this spring. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 9.
As they say, there's a hole in this swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Jesus Aguilar.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
8-0 the final today. The Bo Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Sale is the winning pitcher of record. Now in the box, Victor Reyes. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit, the center fielder.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Victor Reyes is retired to kick off the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Benintendi racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Next up for Detroit,
number
50. He readies for his first plate appearance. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that ends the inning. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the
Here
Red
comes
Sox,
the first pitch.
the right fielder, Mookie.
And he lays off here, but it's a called strike one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Reyes is there. Makes the play, one away.
Batting second.
So the bases
The
are
third
empty
baseman,
with one man gone.
Raphael.
And that brings up the third baseman, Raphael Devers. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second
Batting
out.
third, the shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. Just a 1 for 9. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bogaerts can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it. Stepping up now, Jeimer Candelario. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Bradley comes on now, and he has it one down.
Batting sixth.
Settling in now, Nico Goodrum. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Now the 0-2 from Price. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Price ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Pedroia has it on to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Down in. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The designated hitter.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Behind 0-2 now. Line drive, base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, 2 the count to Benintendi.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone! Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting 7.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Pierce on at first. Nobody out. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Number 50 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 8.
So one down in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1. You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Leading off the inning, Kristen Stewart, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Stewart, a native of Georgia. He's a second-year big leaguer. High in the air down the right field line. Betts is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 9.
Now to the plate, number 34. He'll take his first hacks here. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
The 1-1 from Price. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now at the plate, Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tigers leave 1. They're down 2-1. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Jackie.
That one's down
Bradley
around the knees, taken for a
Jr.
strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts.
Now batting. The right
He's
fielder.
ready. Here's the first
Mookie
offering.
Betts.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting. The
Into
third
the box
baseman.
now, Rafael Devers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Reyes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Swinging a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 50. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. look for a little bit of change of pace.
Ball.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Number 50 becomes the first out of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. Cabrera leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
Up next for the
that
Tigers.
was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They still trail it here. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Xander.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit.
Hitter.
Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Martinez.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
A pause and the 0-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that one is gone. 2-run shot to straightaway center, and with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what?
Up next
there are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Line towards center field. Reyes patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down. That can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
1's the count.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
2 strikes.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher,
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. In there at the knees, strike 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Vasquez, 28 years old. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We're through 4. Digging in, John Hicks. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
John
Hicks. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping in now number 34.
Number 34.
Popped high in the air. Bogarts is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a good changeup there by Price as he jumps ahead. Strike 1. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. And no one will track it down. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Tigers able to claw one back on the strength of this solo.
Ladies
Spencer
and gentlemen,
Turnbull will come on and pitch for the 7th time
now
here this spring.
Tigers. Number 56.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Ground ball left side. And that's out number 1.
Up next
coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
The bat, the right fielder, Mookie.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Line toward the alley in left center. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he takes strike 2. Betts, the runner at second with 1 away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The designated hitter.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Jordy Mercer will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Please.
Number 67 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 67.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, the first
digging in to try it again. Miguel Cabrera. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box,
number
50. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And the deficit remains 5-2.
Your
Matt
attention,
Moore
please.
is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Matt Moore.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Hit down the line at first. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman,
Here's
number
Steve
25, Steve.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Down now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And that's in there for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So
the
digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Mono-a-mono matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11.
Your attention,
Brock
please.
Holt will come on
now
now
running
and
it
pinch
first
run
for
here.
the Red Sox. Number 12, Brock Holt.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Holt, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is pulled into right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch.
Your
Brock
attention,
Holt
please.
will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second
30.
here. Harold
Castro
Castro is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Colton
54.
Brewer is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training. (0-1) the count. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was some great situational hitting
Your
there
attention,
after
please.
surveying the field to see what the defense
Tigers.
was giving him.
Number
The third baseman
60,
was well off the line,
Ronnie
and he had no chance to make a
Rodriguez.
play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
No one out with a runner at second. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at second, nobody out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, John Hicks. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. 1 out and a runner on second base. Scorched to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting. Number 14.
Hey, Deaver, it looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Betts coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this
now
level
batting.
usually turns
Number
into
34.
a knock.
Into the box, number 34. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now, ladies and
Brendan
gentlemen,
Dixon
your
will be called on
attention,
as a
please.
pinch hitter here in a
Pinch hitting for the
big
Tigers.
spot. He'll have the bases
Number
loaded
12.
with 2 out in the
Brandon
inning. Sends
Dixon.
that one out of play for strike 1. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so the Tigers
please
leave
join
them
me for
loaded.
the traditional
They still trail
7th
here at
inning
6.
Your
Harold
attention,
Castro
please.
is going to go ahead and stay
This
in the
change
ball game and play
defensively for
third
the
now.
Tigers.
Jacoby Jones
Now playing
will
third
also
base.
come in now as he
Number
takes
30,
over out in center.
Harold Castro.
Ready
This
to
change
deliver. Here's the
defensively
first
for the
pitch.
Tigers. Now
A
playing
bit of a
center
hanger,
field.
but it's laid
Number
off and
21.
called a strike.
Jacoby Jones. This change defensively for the Tigers. Now playing second
Don't
base.
know what he's waiting for
Number
there. It's
60.
0-2.
Ronnie Rodriguez.
Line towards center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Up next
Into
for the
the
Red
box,
Sox,
Rafael Devers.
third baseman.
Who could really use a knock
Rafael
here. 0 for 3 in the game so
Devers.
far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is,
The
doesn't
batter,
matter. They
number
bring in a
2.
new relief pitcher,
Shortstop,
right? And he gets greeted
Sander.
with back-to-back base hits.
Boom.
Yeah,
Bogus.
exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Strike 2. Betts at second. Devers at first with no outs. Fly ball out to right field. Under it is the right fielder. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. J.D. Martinez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, That's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Fastball called for strike two.
0-2 is the count.
A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. Going back is the right fielder, and a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Your
Edwin
attention,
Jackson
please.
comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Steve Pearce. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. Jackson has thrown north of 1,800 big league innings in his career and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart waits on it. And that's the third out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Lugo is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 18.
Heath Hembry makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Number 50.
Dustin Peterson will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
On to first with is Pierce, and that'll be the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Lugo will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Dustin Peterson will stick around as he'll take over in right field. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Your attention, please.
In there, strike 1
for the Tigers. Now playing right field. Number 13, Dustin Peterson.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. Stewart is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the second
Stepping
baseman.
up to the plate, Brock Holt. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Lifted in the air to right field. Peterson is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. He went deep back in the 5th.
Jr.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. in there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
First offering on its way.
Betts.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Betts stands at second with 2 gone. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider. Number 63 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For Detroit, number 63.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Grayson Greenier is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ryan Brazier comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next for the Tigers, Ronnie Rodriguez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Backhanded. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
Now batting, designated
to the plate
hitter.
Now is the designated hitter, John Hicks. He singled his last time up. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Benintendi is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that.
settling in now, number 2. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota, the second baseman.
Swung on and missed.
Number
It's
2.
0-1.
First pitch, 106.
Behind 0-2 now. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. First offering on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now in his career against Porcello. Comes in with 6 hits in 36 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 0-1 the count. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Count is 1-2 now. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here comes the first
the
pitch.
right fielder, Chris.
A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Called strike 0-2.
0-2.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. And there's one away.
Batting second.
So the base is empty
third
here
baseman.
with 1 away. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
In now, Joey Lynn.
The shortstop, Zue.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Pulled toward right center field. Kepler's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
JD.
And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation. Or that
line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. The next twin up, Mitch Garver. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting fifth.
Ready now, Eddie Rosario. In his career against Porcello, he's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Rosario is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eddie Rosario becomes the first out of the inning.
The right fielder. To me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Popped him up. Centeno is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Fouled off. Garver leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 1-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's just 2 for 9.
Andrew Benintendi.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Line toward right center. Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning.
The first
baseman. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots, but the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Juan Centeno comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes. Way too much of the
second
plate.
Baseman.
Nice execution by the hitter.
Standing in now, number 40, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one's flared toward left center. Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So we're running at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Centeno is off of first with 2 away. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Here's C.J. Cron now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And it's fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Owings sprinting after it. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting 9.
Here's Byron Buxton now. In his career against Porcello, he's just 1 for 6. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was selected in the 1st round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more. Back to the top of the order now. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buxton calls for it. Makes the play. 1 away. Up next to the Red Sox. Holt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he takes strike 2. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 5.
So
Shortstop,
stepping in, Zue
Lin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Speared on the dive. He goes to first. Got him. Leading off the inning, Nelson Cruz. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
And another foul ball. Popped him up. Moreland is calling for it. 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in, Mitch Garver. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
No balls and 1 strike. Porcello's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Holt shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 2-0. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the first run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Buxton moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Now
stepping into the box,
the left
Andrew
fielder,
Benintendi.
Andrew
First pitch of the at-bat. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Kepler's on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Ground ball right into the shift. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Now
standing in, Juan
catcher,
Centeno. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Moreland, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
At the knees, strike one. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Well, the Red Sox strike for two. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0-1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location.
Up
so
next
a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Popped him up. Centeno moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Leading
as we
off
move past
for
the halfway
Red
point
Sox,
in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Jackie
Right
Bradley
there for strike one.
Jr.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 0-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Prone onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Leadoff man set down, and here's Chris Owings. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch in there for strike one. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
0-2.
High in the air out to center field. Buxton moves over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So
third
coming
baseman.
to the plate, Brock Holt. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but
now
you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Minnesota.
Michael Pineda takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Into the box now, Zue Lin, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Buxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox leave. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Number 71 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And he popped him up. Holt over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch from the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Right side, but it's well foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Holt is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez.
For the
head-to-head
Red
against
Sox,
Michael Pineda.
He's a
.333 hitter.
J.D.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Buxton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track.
The left
first
fielder,
out.
Andrew Benintendi.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump two of them in there. You're heading it going 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Moreland leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, number 40, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Strike two. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hits extremely hard. Killing him softly. Station to station with those knocks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1.
Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The right
so the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Chris Owings. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Number 67 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 67.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 40 has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. William Astudillo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Pitch popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch
Your
up in the zone.
Please.
They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-up. Well-executed pitch there.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing their bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D, when we got up this morning for this day game here, we were expecting a high-scoring game, and boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league, they definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but two-run score for the Twins.
Your
Williams
attention, please.
will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Number 41 is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 59.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Zue Lin. Not providing much out of the three-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. In there, no balls and a strike. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. The pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now the designated hitter,
J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Here's strike two on a fastball right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track. And the Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still out in front 5-2. Ryan Brazier makes his way towards the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Here's the pitch.
Number 70.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Brazier is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location. But he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row. So I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. Jake
Your
Cave
attention, please.
will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. Kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Adrianza playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of, well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail 5-2.
Your attention,
Adrianza will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Jason Castro is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Adrianza.
Now here it comes
for the Twins. Now playing second
Laid
base.
off the bender there,
Number
but it's in for a
15.
called strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. And they did
the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, the catcher.
In now, Juan Centeno. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And that's in there for a strike. Called strike 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Line toward right center. Buxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat.
0 for
Twins. 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Now pitching for
obviously
the Red Sox.
not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches.
Number
that was
64.
A 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
So striding
number
41. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd,